Hello guys, welcome to Criminal Minds Unleashed. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, share, like, and let's engage in a comment section. So today I'll be doing a reaction video on Fast 48, and the video is gonna be about blood on Cedar. So apparently this crime happened in my own city in Minnesota, Minneapolis. So guys, go ahead and subscribe to their channel. Go and see, they really have other good videos out there. So go subscribe, show love, and let's see how things transpired.
Minneapolis, Minnesota, home to the largest Somali population in the United States. And over the years, many homicide investigations with Somali victims have gone unsolved.
A man was found shot to death
Says he
there.
promoted peace throughout his life.
Hours after another deadly shooting on
He
the...
was well known to many as a Somali leader.
This could have been your dad, your grandfather.
But the police need the people that live here to be the eyes and ears.
I've been up since Wednesday, so I'm gonna need 18 cups of coffee. So if you could get that ready for me, that'd be great.
How much do you know?
I know nothing.
Okay. Shooting call comes out at 2247 in front of the cultural center, right up here. Guys on the ground, shot in the head.
The 24-year-old Somali victim was taken to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead.
Is he cooperative?
Semi? He's just wanting to get to the hospital real bad.
A family member was with the victim when EMS arrived.
We're gonna get you out of here as soon as we can.
So guys, just to mention, like, I know most people don't know, Minnesota has the largest Somali population, and with this population comes there's the advantage and disadvantage, or the good side and the negative side. And the negative side of this is it leads to people joining different gangs, and in this situation I feel like that shooting here, it's gang related, because we really do hear a lot of crimes that happen in that area that deals with gang related issues.
Just give me a few more minutes, okay? Thank you. I'll have somebody in here and I'll have you go downstairs. Sorry about all this.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Do you have cameras?
No, we don't.
Do you know who does one like that?
You know, I think everybody does except for the ones up there on the traffic lights.
Right.
And then there used to be one there that I'm not sure if that's even activated.
Okay. If you're hearing
So on this episode here on Fast 48, I'll just go ahead and say this is my first time I'm seeing all the detectives who are dealing with this case. They're all females, which it's something nice.
or if you think of anything, if you could let me know, I'd appreciate it. Sounds
Yeah,
like all the
we do a lot of
ingredients.
work with the Somali community, so we, if we hear anything, we'll let you know.
Appreciate it. The business owner doesn't think there are any cameras on this block. I'll have city cameras, and I might have a camera at the bank. You don't
We are Eritreans, but the kids that were here, they know though.
Okay.
They said the
I feel like this case will really be hard to crack because coming from this city, I know that most people engage in gang related stuff, and when when a shooting happens, no one usually wants to come forward and speak. So I really feel like these detectives will have to go an extra mile to end up cracking this case.
kids that shot them came from another neighborhood.
Alright.
That's what they were saying.
And then something else I realized, despite this community is mostly populated with Somalis, and as you all know, English is not their first language, so there's always going to be a hard time trying to understand. Like there's just going to be a very hard time cracking this case. But let's see. We'll see what they'll end up doing.
I heard the shots and I came down. I was really hurt. I knew the guy very well. I saw him earlier. He was laughing. Decided to watch the game and everything.
What's your name? No name. Okay. There are so many young Somalian victims. The challenge is trying to get people to talk to us. I just talked to 2 people. I don't want to get involved. The only way I can solve these crimes is if you help me.
So here's what I know.
Sergeant Jane Moore interviewed the family member who was on the scene.
He was out back smoking a cigarette.
I really understand why she's so frustrated because, as I said, people in this community mostly don't. There's a code that we say we don't snitch, and in this situation, this is something gang related. We all know that if you end up saying something, most of the time people always come for you. So I feel that's why most of these community members are scared.
All of a sudden, everybody's talking about how there were some shots fired. So he ran toward the shooting, and that is the gist of it.
Oh, okay. Our victim is Madiban with attitude.
Madiban with Attitude is a local Somali gang.
We do have some gang ties going on here, so
Okay. We can watch the video. We don't have to wait for the disc. Because we have the downtown cameras.
okay.
So one good thing about this is I feel like since I'm more familiar with the area, I know there's like traffic. There's traffic lights which in around that area there's buildings, and most of the buildings have cameras. So I think that if these detectives can move quick, they can end up getting the footage. So
That street Cedar camera.
Sergeant Dunphy accesses police surveillance footage from around the time of the murder.
Oh, there it goes. Did you see him? So there's the 2 running. The victim's right here. He's got a white t-shirt on, black pants. I wonder if these are the 2 walking over here. Yep, they walk over. There he is. Now watch. There he goes, falls down.
guys, did you just see that? Like those 2 individuals just walked towards their victim. They shot him and they just left running. And one thing they don't know is that there's always camera. So I really hope they were captured in any of those cameras.
And they run away. They walk across the street. They know exactly who they're going for. They don't say anything. There's not enough time for an argument.
All right, so we got we got video of the actual crime itself.
We do. But it doesn't help us identify anybody. But where they turn the corner right there, that's the Associated Bank. And they get really close. I'm hoping that camera catches them as they run. We need that video.
Well, there you go. As I said, I do believe there's a lot of cameras within that area, so it's only for them to go pick up the footage and let's see if we found any faces that can be shown.
Is it the bank?
Yes.
The next day, Sergeant Twyla Valala gets the surveillance footage from the Associated Bank.
Do they run through here? We don't know yet.
What is that facing?
Let's go around the other side and see which direction they run then.
Don't boss us.
Pass you around. Because I know more. Isn't that what your sticker says? You're cute.
Yeah, I'm not bossy, I just know more than you.
There they go.
Oh, they do go that way.
Yeah.
They don't know where they're going. They're trying to figure out where to go.
Okay, so
What's he doing?
What happened to the other one?
What's he doing back
dumping
there?
the gun in there. I bet she's dumping it.
So guys, you can see like the two suspects were running and one of the suspects is seen hiding close to the dumpster, which it's highly suspected that that's where he dumped the firearm. So I hope the detectives will move swiftly and end up getting that firearm before the trash is picked out.
He didn't go in there, did he?
He hasn't left.
There.
So here's one. Yep. There he
goes.
He dumped his jacket.
Yes.
He dumped his jacket. We gotta go.
Okay.
He dumped the gun and the jacket. We gotta go find it. Oh God, please don't have garbage picked up.
We've lost a little bit of time here. We might be a little bit late on this. Whose dumpster is that? Do we know?
Kind of hoping it's not a restaurant.
Me too. I hope it's like an office building
Right.
dumpster.
Yes.
They'll have less food.
They'll have paper in there. Okay.
Cedar for you guys.
Thank you. Oh God, that's gross.
So like on this situation, I know most people like they usually admire these kind of jobs like being the detective, but it's at this situation where you already know that your hands gonna get dirty, because I mean you'll have to do what you gotta do to retrieve any of the evidence that you're going to find on this place. It's not a clean place. It's a stinky garbage area. So
These two have stuff on them. If she pulls her car up, I could step on the tire. And I should have worn jeans. I didn't know I was going to be dumpster diving today. I'm gonna go in the dumpster. No. Because remember when I said it was glamorous? This is what I was talking about. Well, it's really deep. Oh God, that's hair. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna throw up. I just think there's not enough garbage in here for 3 days. Damn it! They dumped the garbage.
yeah, I feel so sorry for them, because as I said before, if they could have moved like really fast, they could have found the evidence, because at this moment we see like it's either the dump, the trash was already picked for the day, but I really hope they find something.
So we knew that was a possibility, but you gotta try. Why? So close. It would just be a coup to solve this.
Video's telling us a big story here, so it's important we keep going.
So literally right now they don't have any evidence, they don't have any suspect unless just someone just comes out and who's willing to talk. But at this time I feel like most of these cases, this is where a case goes cold because there was no evidence, and if there's no evidence, there's literally you can't arrest anyone.
Got a phone call earlier.
Oh, did I see somebody walking into interrogation? Like, it seems like they found somebody, but let's see. Maybe he's there to. Maybe he's a witness. Let's hope he's a witness.
Earlier from an investigator at First Precinct who was interviewing this gentleman who has indicated he has information. Apparently he's going to talk about the who, what, where, when, why, and how. We came up to a dead end with leads in that case. This opens it up a little bit. Got a little information, not much. He talked about a case that happened, I think it was a couple years ago on 15th and Nicollet, and it had to do with our victim's brother. That's what this was all about.
So as I said, this mostly it's gang related because as you can see, the detective did mention that this was something that happened years ago where our victim did kill their one of their, so I don't know if it's someone who they knew. So yeah, so and it's really going to be so hard to crack this case.
Got some names to check out. The problem is we don't have enough PC yet to pick up anybody. We encourage this individual to have someone come forward who can identify these guys because they were there.
So literally somebody didn't come out to, I think he was a witness and he's the one who just gave out this information to the detective, but apparently it wasn't like something that could lead to the arrest. So guys, that's the end of our video. Guys, go ahead and subscribe, share, like, and let's engage in a comment section. And please, guys, go ahead and follow Fast 48. Show them love. Go watch most of their videos. I get most of my videos from their page because they do post really nice videos about crime. And as I said, if that's your niche, I do believe you can just go and watch the full episode on Fast 48. As of now, till next time, I'll see you guys.